Guys, welcome back. I was just starting to do my nails, well, fill them in with my base gel and dip powder, and I realized I never really show this on my channel how I do this, so here it is. So these are my Madame Glam nails. They are 2 weeks old. There's not a whole lot of regrowth, I have to be honest, but yeah, I just like to change my nails up every 2 weeks. It used to be every week, so you know, it's better now, every 2 weeks. I want to change these up. So I already did my thumb. I filled it in, so it's nice and clean and ready for a gel polish application. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to file the color off and any lifting if there is any. And then I'm just going to fill them in with a very quick and easy method. So I am going to speed this up and also, of course, block the noise of this horrible thing. Yeah, before we go any further, I do have to put out a huge disclaimer. I'm not a pro. I am self-taught. I only do my own nails, so I don't care if I ruin them too much. I don't do anybody else's nails. So yeah, just so you know. Because I'm sure there's going to be people like, you're using the e-file wrong, or it's in the wrong setting or whatever, but yeah. I'm sure it is. Okay, so yeah, let me just get through this process and I'll talk you through the infill later. Okay, so it's filed down. There was no lifting at all, to my surprise. Usually there is some. I also reshaped my nail a bit because these are my natural nails, if you're wondering. So yeah, I always have to file them down a bit just to make sure I'm able to do anything. Because if they get too long, you know how it is. Okay, so it's time to fill these in, just to get rid of the dust of the filing. I use this kind of hard nail brush. I'm going to clean my nail with some alcohol spray. And then I'm gonna grab my dehydrator. And I'm just gonna put this on the area that is, well, bare. So just on my cuticle. And I'm also gonna grab the acid-free primer. And it's the same. I'm also only gonna put this right here. Now I usually only do an infill like once before I remove the entire nail because I feel like it's, you know, I don't know, the buildup of the nail can, will change with every infill. So I usually do my nails after 2 weeks. I do an infill, and 2 weeks later I just remove everything because that's just what makes sense to me. Now this is my homemade natural dip powder. I made a video about this like ages ago. I will leave it somewhere here because this is what it will look like when you build it up. So it gets a little, well, a lot lighter actually than your natural nail color. I am going to be using a simple base gel in a bottle. I'm going to use Madame Glam this time because that's also how I built up the nails 2 weeks ago. So, which I do recommend if you're doing the infill to use the same products you used the first time. So now I'm just going to cover the entire nail. This is such an awkward angle. Same with the filing, like, oh my gosh, I didn't see what I was doing at all. I had to look in the viewfinder to see what I was doing. So now you can actually really see where the dip powder is built. You can see there's none over here, and it's very much lighter over here. So I'm just gonna dip this. I'm gonna let it set for just a couple seconds, and then I'm gonna dip it again one more time before I cure this in the light. There's not a lot of gel coming through, but we're gonna dip it anyway. Okay, so now I'm gonna cure this in the light for I think this has to go 30 seconds. I usually do a little longer when I use a dip powder, just in case. But yeah, I'm only gonna dip it in the dip powder once with an infill. When I build the nails, it's usually 2 to 3 times, but with an infill, it's just gonna be once. And I've talked so much, it's already been 30 seconds, right? Now, okay, we're gonna give it a few more seconds. Here we go. So, to remove the dip powder, I'm gonna use a softer brush that I always use for the exact same dip powder. And I'm gonna cover it one more time with the base gel. Try to make the layers nice and thin, but I do want the dip powder to be covered entirely. Am I still in frame? Oh my gosh, I'm having such trouble today staying in frame. Yeah, just like that. Nice and thin, flooding my cuticles as always. Okay, so I'm just gonna cure this right now for another 30 seconds. And what I do after, I file again, just a basic file, and then I buff with a white buffing block, and that's all I do. And I'm ready for gel application, or in case I just want to keep them like that, I can do that as well. But today I want to try a little experience, which is going to be a different video, of course, because otherwise it'll be all over the place. But it's been another 35 seconds, so this does have an dispersion there, so we're going to remove that. And this is what it looks like right now. So as you can see, this one has already been filed and buffed. But this, yeah, you see it's getting very, very curved. Now you can file that down a bit if you want. I really don't mind the curve that much at all. And this is how thick my nails are. Not too thick. I don't like them that thick. I like them to look at least a little natural. But yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to file this into shape. We're gonna do one more nail just in case, and yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so I had a bit more lifting on this one, but it wasn't too bad, fortunately. So I'm just gonna fill this one in as well, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Where was I? Base gel. So yeah, you can definitely tell where the extension starts and where there's just bare nail. And yeah, I also realize I take way too much time with the e-file. That thing just still scares me after all these years. I'm always convinced I'm gonna cut myself, so yeah, I just like to take my time to make sure I don't hurt myself too much. I don't know if you can see now, but the gel is definitely coming through. So yeah, we definitely have to dip it again. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna cure this if the light will go on. See, now there's blue dust and there's pink dust. It's kind of funny. Okay, and then again, we're gonna cover it with the base coat one more time before we file and shape. Here we go. So again, I'm gonna get this brush out. For the dip powder, and we're gonna cover it one more time. I don't, cap the tips, not even when I'm just, when I'm dipping. I just do that with the final top coat because, yeah, and with the color, of course, otherwise you'll see that. But I don't want too much bulk to be on my nails, and I always get underneath, like with the color as well, as you can see. So I like to try to avoid that with the base gel as much as I can. So that's why I do not do that before you come for me, okay? Okay, so this is cured and very shiny right now. I'm gonna fix that. I'm removing the dispersion there, and it's already a lot more dull. So now I have to file and shape this one to get it to match the other two, and yeah, we're ready for gel polish. So I hope you found this video a bit helpful. I hope you're safe, healthy. Please stay that way. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.